It's been over 30 years, and they're still out there walking around, free. You've made your brags. You've told your side of the story. Now, it's our time. The universe is eternal. It goes on and on. For how long? No one knows. That pain feels like it lasts forever. Then there is no relief. When 1 minute they're here, and the next minute they're gone. These are The Gatherings, a program about hope, that life after this continues. And the mysteries that remain unsolved. Well, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah. You gonna keep going? Because
Yeah,
I got a bag full of right over here. So
hey, we need to take that trip up the mountain.
the trip up the mountain.
You know, the big rock candy mountain we were talking about last night?
Yes. Oh. Yeah. That is that's a steep climb.
That's a big mountain. I mean,
That's a hell of a
we
climb.
must cross it though.
It is, yeah. Well, good evening, everyone, and here's wishing you a Merry Christmas. I've never subscribed to the New Age Happy Holidays. It's Christmas. It's New Year's.
Christmas.
I am kind of old school in that. I took that after my dad and my mom, and I'm glad that I did. That's one of the many things. And we have had a lot of exciting developments. The script for April is well underway. Stacy and I both working on this. Timelines. I think that we were both shocked and re-shocked, especially when we sat back and saw just exactly how much was wrong with these stories. I mean, in terms of stories changing and things not being the way that they at first appeared to be. They've changed 10,000 times, and we're getting help from places that are it's phenomenal now.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I don't want to mention people that may be getting involved until we get word from them that it's okay to do so. But I can tell you it's a big deal. And it's a blessing, and all I can do is say I welcome that help from these people. So
Yeah. A lot of unanswered questions are about to be answered.
a
So
lot of unanswered. Yes, that is so
get it
true.
out there.
Yeah, it is so true. Um, so how? Let's see. The production. We started getting some video casting calls. Is that right? Or some
Yep.
videos
Yep.
and
We've had a few.
people
Uh
that
huh.
are interested in being involved in the film and the production, which is slated to kick off. I believe it was March 6th, which is really funny because that's about the 2 or 3 year anniversary of
Yeah.
when the Mountain Mysteries actually kicked off. It's close to it. I believe that the Mountain Mysteries actually kicked off March 5th.
I thought it was the fourth. I was thinking the
Yeah, yeah,
fourth.
it was somewhere in that neighborhood. We can go back and look, but I mean, it's not. It's just it's kind of timing. God's timing, not mine. Um, because when I sat down and I thought, well, when do we want to start filming? You know, that date just stuck in my head, and I went with it. So the movie, though, is something that we're not just going to go with. This is being pretty meticulously scripted in a lot of parts, and it's for accuracy. This is all about April Renee Pennington. When I
The
did the
truth.
podcast, yeah, the truth behind it, not some. I'm sorry, I just don't agree with the conclusions that were reached in another film, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not saying that the video sucked. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is all the evidence points to exactly the opposite in conclusions, and we have gotten help, and we are getting help from sources. To be quite honest with you, that I never expected, but they are viable sources, and they can answer a lot of these questions that I was going to have to kind of put two and two together. And Stacy and I were going to have to sit down and figure out, well, maybe this happened, maybe that happened.
Right. Yeah.
We don't want to be conjecture. We want to be as truthful
Right.
what happened to her as we can be, because that's the only way. Justice and truth go hand in hand. And even when you have people that are wrongfully convicted, that's not justice. Justice and truth are sisters, they're brothers, whatever you want to call it, but it goes hand in hand. And this isn't about revenge. Um, Revenge is seated in hatred, and when you've got that kind of thing going on for somebody, it's kind of like poisoning someone else or poisoning yourself and expecting someone else to get sick. It doesn't work that way. This is about justice, and it's about her story, and it's about people knowing that she mattered, her life mattered. Now, a lot of people, and since we debuted Junko's story in video format like we did a couple of weeks ago, I've had a few people ask, are you going to do that again? Or are you going to do, well, we're not going to do the Junko thing again, but yes. So here in a few moments, I want you to get a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper. I'm going to give you an email address. Um, there's been one that I've kind of looked at doing. And, before we jump headlong into any filming of a narrative for the gatherings or for the Mountain Mysteries podcast, there's questions that need to be answered, and we need to see if it's a fit. Because I will tell you right now, I have absolutely zero problem saying no, it's not a fit. I'm sure your story is for a podcast somewhere, but it's not a fit. What does it take for it to be a fit? Not mysteries. Number one, it has to be a mystery, and it needs to involve either a person and it can be a sighting, or it can be an encounter with. I'm just going to throw this out there: Bigfoot, or it can be an encounter with a ghost. But above and clear of anything else, it has to be the truth, and the truth always shows itself. So, I mean, if you honestly think that you have a loved one who was murdered or they died under mysterious circumstances, I want you to email the mountain mysteries at gmail.com. The mountain mysteries at gmail.com. A very good friend of ours, Tracy Mead. I love her dearly. She's such a wonderful person. Got a heart bigger than Texas. She had approached me, and I'm sorry, Tracy, if you're watching. I'm sorry that I didn't get back with you, but I would love to get up with you and do that story on the individual that you requested. It would be my honor.
We need that for Brooke too.
We do. Brooke Casey is going to be playing a very specific role. She was known in the podcast as Brenda, and Brooke's going to be awesome at it. I have faith and confidence in her. She is very much the kind of person that says, "I've come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum." That's
Good
Brooke.
deal.
Yeah, she's going to get it. Yeah, and she's already, she's working with Stacy because you knew the individual centered on
I'm
that.
getting ready to send her all kinds of info.
So yeah, and the search is continuing. We've got, and speaking of which, um, I meant to tell you this before we went on, but we could have our April, but we still want to accept casting calls and auditions because we are looking for other people. And as a matter of fact, we can talk about a little bit about that right now. Um, I'm going to need someone. We are going to need someone to play the role of a character named Reggie. It's a minor part. It's not a big part, but it is an important part. All of these parts are important.
You want to
We're going
find?
to need. I think we've got somebody to play Rochelle. I think,
Yep.
and there's going to be a few others there. We need an assortment of guys and gals, and they're late teens, 19, 20, early 20s, to play some of these roles, but people who are serious and want to pay homage and want to bring respect to April's story. That's why we're doing it. I'm damn sure not looking to do this just because I'm looking to throw away money. Some of the roles are paying roles. Some of them, well, you'll get fed and it's a feel good feeling, but you will
Right.
get credit for it. But the biggest turnoff to me is when somebody comes and says, "Well, I want one of them paying roles." That means that you're thinking about money and you're not thinking about
We don't
anything.
need that right now.
Ask me what I'm getting paid. Nothing. I'm
Yeah.
financing. Stacy, same way. Amanda, same way. A lot of people that are involved in this are doing it because we want to pay respect to April and we want her story out there.
Yeah.
Um, and we do have some big names involved. Universal Studios are helping us with some music. I mean, this damn thing is going to be epic. I mean, at least I'm going to try. We are going to try to make it that way. And I'm sorry I keep saying but for up until just recently when Stacy came on board and we got involved with that, I was used to doing so much of this myself. Then Amanda comes on and starts doing show research and she's helping. So one of the Christmas gifts I want to give to you all, there's something else coming, but a public acknowledgement. I could not do this without you, Stace. I couldn't. I could not do it without Lloyd. I couldn't do it without Amanda. You guys are my backbone. If I seem like I'm larger than life, it's because I stand on your shoulders. And thank you. You're
You're more
not
than
important to this. You're not important to Chris Sloan Media. You're vital to Chris Sloan Media. So is Amanda. So is Lloyd. And I am getting Lloyd a special gift. We're getting him an elf on a shelf
yeah.
and a baby doll. I found it laying along the side of the road and it looks really haunted.
I love those.
Oh, I know you do. So we're going to bring that to Lloyd
No.
and I'm going to put it in the seat of his car. We're going to buckle her up. And we've called her Matilda. Actually, it's Mathilda. She's got a slight lisp. Look over it. So, but
Right.
but yeah, that's part of it because you guys have made all this possible. So when people look and say, "Oh yeah, you're the good," no, I'm not the guy that did the story about April on film. I'm a part of the team. I'm a part of the family that did it. Because without the rest of my family, lost ball high weeds.
Feel the same way about you.
Even they said that. See, even they know it. So, but we are looking for an assortment of people. Some of the prerequisites, I'm not worried about nailing looks exactly. Mannerisms are a big deal. And you know what? If these aren't your mannerisms, well, that's why they call it acting. That's okay. Um, there's going to be, of course, April's mom, Sharon's going to be involved to some degree in this. Stacy and I and Amanda and Lloyd, we're going to be all over this thing. But we're not hogging screen time. I'm guessing the people with the majority of the screen time will be the person that plays April and the person that plays the individual in the podcast known as Brenda. I'm guessing that they will probably have the majority of the screen time. You'll hear my voice a lot throughout the thing doing the voiceover, and not just mine, but Stacy's too. You'll see Amanda in there, you'll see Lloyd, but this is all coming together because when you see us in there, that part's not scripted. We are talking about what's going on, what happened, and we're talking to people that are relevant to the conversation, people that are relevant to the story. There is only one person, and I'm not going to say their name, but there's only one person I can think of that knew this story as good or maybe even on the inside better than Sharon. And they're coming. They're on board. So I've been told. And the reason I say that is because this individual knew things all throughout. So, and I can't express enough my gratitude and my thanks to
Oh,
that individual,
absolutely.
to that individual. And I got to say, I'm very excited to be able to have that opportunity to work with this person.
The script's
So,
going to be flying now.
let me tell you the way that this has played out. If you've got kids watching, cover their ears for just a second. 3, 2, 1. Shit is about to get real. The way that this is, the way that God has brought this in, it's about to get real. There's going to be things come to light and questions answered, I believe this, that before we could only speculate, we could only guess.
Right.
But what's going to happen here is going to be, and this individual is going to bring a lot of that to light, and then we're going to deal with it. And of course, a lot of the scripting is just going to be for the reenactments of what happened between April and other individuals. I read in the chat that April's behind it all, maybe, but I think God is, because let me tell you something. I think that God plays a role in everything, and I always give credit to Him first and foremost. I am blessed beyond what I ever deserved to be because of His grace. Do I think April's playing a role in all this? Honestly, yes, I do. But I don't think it's for the reason that a lot of people think. I think more than anything, it's to give her mother peace. Because for 32 years, she has suffered and toiled. That's just the feeling I've got, and I could be completely wrong on that. Lord knows I've been wrong before. But it's just a
Now
feeling.
everybody's going to see why.
Yeah. And all of the people that called certain other individuals crazy or whatever the word may be. Maybe they said, well, it's just ridiculous. You ought to just let it go. You're about to find out why she didn't and why I won't and why Stacy won't and why the rest of us won't. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.
That's true.
This is a big something for me. I've got a beautiful, beautiful daughter. She's got a great career. She's happily married. She's in a wonderful relationship, as far as I know. She ain't killed him yet. If somebody were to put a hand on her, it would take the 101st Airborne and a Marine Recon Division to stop me from killing them.
Yep, I'll be right behind you too.
Yeah, a lot of people would. You're right, honey. I know Amanda would kill over her. Lloyd would. And there's a group of people up here that would just go absolutely ape nuts until they got whoever it was. And we ain't talking a tree and a rope. We're talking ball bats and kneecaps. That's the start.
Yeah.
So while I cannot empathize with Sharon, or sympathize, I think I can empathize. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yes.
I don't know exactly what she's going through, but when I think of my baby girl getting hurt,
I can't imagine.
I
I don't
lose it
even want to think about it.
because I'm so used to seeing that little hair bounce around when she comes into my office or when she comes over and she's like, Dad, Dad, Dad. And sometimes it's followed by, okay, why don't you buy us lunch, Dad, and I'll go get it. Well, that's a fair deal to me. Or sometimes she buys lunch and brings it. It's awesome. It's awesome having that kind of love in my life. So yes, there's a host of people that would hurt. It's just like somebody hurt Shanoa. I'm standing in line to hand out an ass whooping. Somebody hurt Amanda's kids. That ain't gonna fly. Lloyd's. That ain't gonna fly. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the world.
I don't know.
And I'm telling you right now, I was actually, for whatever reason, I had a breakdown moment today. It's the holidays. I miss my mom. I miss dad. I miss Trevor. Speaking of which, this, when you look inside of it, you see a picture of Trevor and I. No joke. It was a gift for Christmas, and I can't say how much I love it. But it was a picture of Trevor and I sitting at B Dubs a couple of years ago. We was out on the box, and it's just one of my favorite memories. And it was gifted to me because I had made the comment a while back that I just feel like I just don't want to even ride anymore because he's not with me. They got me this. They said, no, he's always with you. Yeah, waterworks. You get it. So I'm very grateful for that gift. And I'm very grateful for you guys being here and suffering through my intolerable speeches while we get ready to go into the very reason why you're probably here, which is this wonderful young lady that is opposite me on the screen who has a heart bigger than Texas. She loves harder than a November rain. And she cares about people as much or more than anybody I know. Uh, for what she does and what you guys don't see, the toll it takes on her. When she gets done with this, she's she's out for like 2 days at least because it takes such an emotional drain on her. So, somebody told me the other day, well, thank you for what you don't thank me. Thank God. Thank the people that God put in my life. All I am is special effects. I got the voice for it, and I know how to make quirky little cute videos. And for the film, though, I am so proud to say Cedric is coming in as a cinematographer. Incredibly intelligent, incredibly sharp, and knows his business. And I can't wait to discuss ideas with Cedric Jude, and discuss ideas with Cedric and find the. Oh, you all saw that, didn't you? I'm sorry. And find. I thought it was a pin I was
Mhm.
on. It's Christmas time. I gotta have it.
Mhm.
But I can't wait to discuss ideas with Cedric and
Yep.
find out what is the best visual way to tell the story of April Pennington. I think that this is going to be, yes, Brooke, you can have the Twix. I think that this is going to be an incredible endeavor. And I can tell you, while I can't guarantee you it's going to be an incredible film, I can guarantee you I will put forth every ounce of my life force and my effort into it, just like I
Me
do with
too.
a podcast. And let me tell you, between then and now, I've learned a lot. God always answers your prayers in one of three ways: yes, no, not right now. And this is coming. Brooke ain't Brooke without her Twix. I'm reading the chats at the same time as much as they come through. So yes, we are excited about what's really coming out, and we are super excited about some of our new associations that are coming into play. And I can't wait. As soon as this individual gives the head up or the heads up, we will, with his permission or with this person's permission, uh, give him a special thank you. And we can't wait to work with that individual. So, with that being said, dear, I hear that it's been kind of active in the background.
And that's basically with it turned down. So you know how
When
it
you wanted
is.
to mention somebody's name, you and I talked about this last night or not before. Mark, somebody. Do you know
Um,
who?
yes, I got a call last week after the show. Um, Somebody who listens to the show a little bit, and he was talking about a person who was actually murdered and it's still basically unsolved. Of course, he was burned up in a fire. His name was Mark,
Mm-hmm.
um, from Paintsville, right there,
Okay.
I think, in town.
Uh-huh.
Gerard was his last name, and he had
Okay.
two daughters
And you
with their
think that
names.
this was the one that was coming through last week, that even though when you turned it
It could
off.
possibly be because he was asking everything matched up, and then he was saying his daughters or daughter. Then I know it said Tracy, and then later on it sounded like it said Stacy also. So the
So he
listener
had two
told me
daughters,
that was
Tracy
his
and
daughter's
Stacy.
names, maybe.
Could be. Tell you what, why don't we see if we can find out? The Portals begins right after this. This is The Gatherings. Okay, Stace, you want to just utter a small prayer for people to be safe, and then we'll get started?
Yes, I like to ask the good Lord to bless us all and keep us and protect us tonight. Although nothing comes through around here except pure love and light, but we still want to put that out there.
Amen.
Sorry, I was trying to catch that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes, we can understand you. Do you have a message or something to say? Can you tell me what your name is? Can we talk to the person that was here last week? If you're still here, can you tell me your name? That box. Yep, that box is on. You can talk right into it. Are you with us? Yes. I'm aware of Mark. I'm aware of Mark. Can you tell me what your name was? Were you trying to tell us last week something? Brother. Something we see. Can you tell me your first name? We're listening. Did you have a message? Are you still with us? You can't make them come through if they don't want to.
You think maybe we could try to get Mark to come through?
Mark, if you're out there, can you come back through and talk to us? Can you come through and tell me your name? Are you still there? I have the portal open and a spirit box going. You can talk through either one of them. Mark, if you're there, can you come through and talk to us? We talked to you last week. Yes, dear. Can you tell me how you passed away? Something spirit box. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was plain as day. Yes, you can come through the spirit box. We can hear you. It's like he said his shoes were melted. Melted shoes.
Wow.
Is that what happened to you? Bedroom something. The room. 4 people behind it.
4 people.
Were there 4 people involved with your death? I have no clue. Something that ran through the woods. Are you still with us? I'm going to turn it on back off.
You know about what year this happened in or time frame?
Maybe 2000s. I'm not sure. I had a knife. That's it, Stacia. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say my name. That's the first time I've heard it come through that clear. Ooh, somebody's listening to some music.
Was that Michael Jackson?
It sounded like it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's the bad thing with the old spirit boxes. They scan through. You know how that is.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean,
Yep.
If I hear thrillers come up, I may be saying, "Out of here, y'all take care." So,
Like, without want to do with the dolls. Beat it.
be yeah, we had a comment in the chat room, Lloyd. Somebody asking you if you'd hugged the dolls yet.
No.
Do
Okay,
it.
No.
do it, do
Even
it.
the spirit box told you to do it. There's several little babies over there for you to choose from.
Uh-huh.
You know, they're all really good, sweet babies.
They need your TLC,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking about tables, ladders, and chairs. I'm talking.
My gosh.
That was powerful. Oh, I'm watching that doll move right
That's
beside
me.
the.
That's me.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like,
I'm sitting out here at this side of the desk, and they're down there. So
I was getting ready to
I
pull
can
a
get
little
down.
Smoky on last Friday. Damn.
I can get
So
down there and touch them if need be.
yeah,
They're not too far away. You helped her. Did someone help you? Encourage something to come back.
Wow.
Doctor, what? April.
Whoa.
that was clear.
Do you know April?
Doing their job.
Yes, we're trying to
I
get
mean,
get
Stace,
justice.
this normally comes through in like some kind of a reverse audio, but this is clear.
Seriously.
That is crazy.
We need more details. What details can you tell me? Can you give me more details? We got to get involved. What do we need to get involved with? On what? On what do we need? Does it say Chris?
What do I need to do? Could you make anything out of that, Stace?
I'm trying.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
If there's something I need to do in addition to what I'm doing, just tell me.
Here we something. To the person who was on there talking about April, could you come back and tell me who you are? How do you know April? Are you still with us?
It was again.
Yeah. It's a weird voice.
Jessica says it, here we sit or stay, something with an S. It sounded like Sheila Smith said it sounded like Steve.
Mm.
No, I think it's
It was Steve. Trev. Do you know Trev? Can you tell me why you mentioned his name?
I don't know why. I've had him on my mind all day long. That connection. At least
Absolutely.
I'm guessing. I'm
It does
guessing.
it every time. It does it every time.
take my energy.
Can you come back and talk to me? Tell me what message that you have about Trev. Can you tell me what your name is? Who are you? Me. Do you have a name? God,
That sounded like a blend of two voices.
it did. Something David and a ghost. Oh, Enzo's barking at something.
Enzo's barking at something, and Lloyd said he just felt a cold chill go right in front of him. Enzo's seeing something or
Yep,
someone
you
there.
got that right. There's definitely something going down. Sounds like my last name. The realm.
How did that turn?
Somebody's playing the guitar.
The hell?
That was weird. Are you playing the guitar for us?
Come on.
Can you play it again? We're all listening. We can hear you loud and clear. If you try a little harder, you can come through. Stars.
Maybe coincidence, but Trevor could play a guitar like no one I ever heard. He was great.
I was just thinking that.
Well, he fronted a band in the '90s that played all over the place. Flat Mary Stone. They even had their music on NBC and ESPN. And I'm serious. These guys were great. And he was their lead singer. He was their front man.
I remember him singing that out at April's thing too. It was really good.
Yeah. He sang out at April's celebration of life. Him and Janine and Russ.
It sounded like a harmonica.
Now, I don't know if he could play the harmonica,
It kind of sounded like it or something.
but I wonder if Vaughn could.
That's really weird.
Well, Trev had an uncle that recently passed, rest his soul. Great guy. I had the privilege of knowing him too. I don't know if Vaughn was musically inclined, but yeah. Even a mutual friend of Trevor's and mine, Wanda, just commented that that was who she thought of when she heard the guitar.
Oh, goodness. Did you say someone's missing? Who was missing? The guitar came back.
And
Thanks. Can you tell me what your name is? It's me.
Inspiration.
An inspiration.
that's what it sounded like it said, or that's what the word sounded like, was inspiration.
Yes. Was someone your inspiration? Can you tell me who it was? Sounds like somebody singing, doesn't it?
I know.
And it comes through and it's like it's singing for a second. I mean, that's something we really don't often get is, that.
Well, Sheila Smith is asking to play a song we know.
She's asking him to play something to identify with something I would know.
This is crazy.
I'm trying to think of a very specific memory. I got all kinds of them.
I've got mine in mind. See if they can pick up any of it.
I got one.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. I'll have to tell you later.
He sent me a song one time that he had done a cover of. He done it from his living
Yes,
room with a guitar, and it
this
was
was
an
a cover.
'80s tune.
Yep.
Trev, if you could just play a few notes, if that's you.
This is. I've never heard this in my life.
I haven't either. It's like this answering him.
Let me tell you something. If you want to get creative, there was nobody better to do it with than Trevor. I mean, Trev was the most creative. He made me look. He made me look third class, fourth class. He was
He
just
said, "You old devil."
I can't.
I know this is crazy. I can't believe it's happening either. I mean, Chris must have really brought this on.
I was in tears today. I wasn't in tears. I was bawling. He knows it. My mom and dad know it. It was. I was thinking about all of them. This time of year is rough on
Yeah,
people that have lost people that they love. It's rough on all of us.
it is. You know what song I'm thinking of, don't you? Remember I sang it with him word for word out there? I was like, I can't believe he's playing this. It's one of my favorite songs. And I filmed it and sent it to Faith.
Man, he could sing.
Oh, I love to hear him sing.
God, he was
I
good.
had video of him singing it.
And he always had a way of cheering you up and making you laugh, no matter how down you were. After my dad died, he showed up over here, gave me a hug, and he said, "You know, the best way that I can think of to describe your dad was he was the softest hard ass I ever met in my life." And
Good.
Dad loved Trevor. Dad didn't like many people. I mean, he wasn't that way. But when he met Trev, I remember all three of us were on bikes in Perry
Rev.
County, and we stopped, and Dad said, "I love that guy." He
Yeah.
said, "You got lucky." He said, "You found your one best friend that will be there for you no matter what." And he was right. But man, he could sing. And it wasn't just guitar he could play keyboard. He musically inclined. I mean, that's putting it lightly. That's putting it
Yeah.
mildly. I don't know of any other way to say it. There wasn't nothing that the guy couldn't do. He was awesome in radio. He was awesome with his voice. He was awesome with everything he did. And his hair rocked. Yeah, he did.
He's with the stars. Who is with the stars?
For those of you that didn't know him, he's up there in the upper right hand corner.
I'm right here. Are you right here? Chris something. Sound like Chris something. Do you have a message for Chris? Are you ready for something?
The dolls are moving.
Did you see that?
Did I miss something?
No, you didn't miss a thing.
No, you didn't miss a thing, Lloyd. Just sit over there and just eat your soup and your cheese, and you'll be okay.
Your mozzarella stick.
Yeah.
Are you messing with the dolls again tonight? Goodness.
Yeah.
Is that one Simpson? I'm right here. Said that twice. Are you right here with us? Do you have a message for somebody here with us? Not worth it. Something to somebody, it's not worth it. Is it not worth it?
Is what not worth it?
His death is something. Something I see in me. Did you have a message for somebody? Are you there? You still with me? We're still here. You can come through. It's happy hour. Is it happy hour where you're at?
5 o'clock somewhere.
Can you tell me your name? It's like I said, it's so effed up. What was effed up? Something he had to leave. Something the sheriff.
Sheriff, yeah.
Something the sheriff and me. And something here now. It's like he said until Chris. Something.
Sheriff.
Something a man you know. That makes twice I've heard him say Chris. You're right, it's me. Something at night. Something remember when we got sunburned?
Yeah, I do. We were on the Harleys on a trip to Georgia, and it was cloudy, so we didn't. And we got blistered. He was worse than I was. It was cloudy, and we didn't think, well, he'll be all right.
Something the older folks went and we gave them a chair.
That wasn't uncommon for either one of us. If we saw a couple of older folks standing around,
Unreasonable. I love to ride.
Yeah, he did. And man, he was good.
She said that sheriff's deputy couldn't talk to Chris.
He's my blood. And then the sheriff and me. Said sheriff again. I couldn't hear. You were talking. What?
Said the sheriff's deputy Chris knew could be talking about him.
Now guess the sign never English about what the second. It kind of went, but the no in it, but my.
Something this time we went. Something.
I never thought about it. And Sheila Smith just said, sheriff's deputy. I was sitting here thinking, I've talked to John Hunt, who is the sheriff, a few times, but I don't know him very well. But I did know a sheriff's deputy very well. He was one of my best friends. Ollie was great.
Oh, yeah.
And Ollie and Trev would have hit it off like peas and carrots.
We love to ride. God, it's like you said Chris Slone.
I don't think I could have asked for a better Christmas gift if that's him.
Miss you.
Buddy, I miss you. Fine, I can't wait to see you again.
Sheriff said he was the one or something like that.
silver my thunder strong and light.
Miss you, man, and something under.
I'll miss them both. Here's the thing. Today I had Ollie on my mind, Trev, Mom, Dad.
Oh yeah.
People used to watch Trevor and I ride together because inevitably, some reason or another, we'd always wind up leading a pack, and they would watch us. When he would go, I would go. I mean, it was almost like it was synchronized. And people used to ask us about it all the time, and we'd both say it. We just know we were just in tune. We knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And that's something to be slinging two 900-pound bikes 80 miles an hour down a highway and just be in sync like that.
Yeah.
Even Dad, it freaked Dad out. And Dad had seen so much. He was like, so I don't see how y'all do that. And to this day, we were just in tune. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. It wasn't no magic tricks.
My thunder strong shit.
Something on the roadside.
It could be. When he stopped up to relieve himself on the roadside and the state trooper went by. I was trying to cover him. I had my bike right behind his. It was kind of like, there's his bike and mine's like that. And yeah, I thought to myself, that's it. We're going to jail. I'm going to have a criminal record. So it's
the sheriff of the smile of the soul.
Has the sheriff wanted to speak?
Polly wants to come through.
Are you trying to talk for him? You can. Something about I used to laugh at songs. Love you. Yeah, it's me. That was plain as day.
I love you, brother.
He said, I'm still in love, and then said something. Still in love with something.
Love doesn't pass away. I mean, we take love.
No. Yes, we love to ride.
Yeah, we did. Man, I get so hopped up when I knew we was going to get together and take a swim.
Sound like he said, fuck this chair. It's we something. You're right, it's me. And your parents are in this what?
He's talking
What
about
did you say where the parents are? And I said, yes, ma'am. Our boy. Yes, ma'am. I said, I tell him it's our boy.
And then is the one that shines along. And I hate the night.
Sitting there gazing at him.
It's the scene that will ever and you will so more.
Sloan something.
I heard that, Slone.
I was just asking the chat, and I'm sure Lloyd sees it too. If there's something that he would always say that I would recognize, yeah, there is. There's a few things, um, and I'll give one of them away. You know, he was the first guy that was like one of my best friends to ever just come out and say, "Brother, I love you."
Oh,
I'll never forget that. And he said it often and regular. He said it a lot, and I said it too. I said it right back to him because I did love him.
yeah. There ain't no doubt.
Still do.
No doubt. Now, did he say we kick back beers? Drunk.
Yeah, we were known to do that a time or two.
Laughed so hard.
We did. Oh my god. Oh wow. That night in Georgia,
Christmas, I miss you.
I miss him so
For
much.
Christmas, I miss you.
Oh,
I think that's what he said. It's Christmas and I miss you.
he would get me so worked up, and then the next thing you know, I'd be in tears laughing.
No.
Yeah, you just don't find people like that every day.
No, you really don't.
No,
You're lucky if you find one in a lifetime.
you know, it wasn't until after he passed that I met his mom and dad, and they took me into their home like I was their son. And that was the first time I felt a presence like my mom since my mom had passed.
Oh, gosh.
I see where he got it from. Being raised by such wonderful people.
Something made me fall and we were laughing.
Probably the time that he was about half lit and he slipped off of the stairways on the porch of the cabin, and I went right behind him. I mean, we both fell. It was Vaughn sitting over there laughing his ass off every breath of the way. He couldn't breathe. He was laughing hard. He said, "Damn!" He said, "You're both lit and gone." Yeah.
Well, he just said Vaughn.
Yep. Oh God, the conversations we had. Yeah.
Like you got it.
I tell you what, I'd sell my Harley, my car. I'd sell everything I've got just for one more of those conversations with him. And that big hug that always came at the end.
Something in his parents.
Let me address something real quick here, Stace.
Uh-huh.
Bob just asked a question in chat. Who is Ollie? Ollie was Floyd County Sheriff's Officer Deputy Oliver Little. Passed away in October. Not this past year, but year before. And
Yeah.
he was a very, very dear friend. And Ollie was another one that I could tell you that we had all kinds of conversations. And, you know, when something would go goofy, I would call him and here he'd come And but yeah, we had a ton of memories too. So I acknowledge Ollie, just like I do Trevor, and like I do my parents and all those that we've lost. But Ollie was a great guy. These people made a difference.
Keep saying Sloan. Something he missed a gear.
Who, Trev?
Said
You
something Sloan, and then he said, "And
I don't know if
he's
this is
singing."
if he's talking about this. We were going through Weddington Square, I guess, or whatever you want to call that place. With there's 10 million red lights, and I don't know. People that ride Harleys will know this. You can't find neutral in the damn things. Somehow, Trevor was shifting from first to second and thought he hit second, dumped the clutch, and you heard that big, 103 twin cam just whoa, because he hit neutral. And then we stop at a red light and he's trying to find neutral and put it in neutral. And he said, "Damn it, I can't find neutral." I said, "Well, you found it back there." He said, "Will you hush?" So it's,
No.
yeah,
No,
that may have been what that was in reference to. I don't know, but I do remember that.
something about him missing a gear.
Yeah, he missed the gear. All right. Yep. He missed it.
That was me. Yeah, he says, "You're right, it's me," and I missed a gear and went on.
He did until he got to the next red light, and he's sitting there, and you saw that foot just banging down. And I'm telling you, they looked like two elephant ears sticking out when he had his feet out on the Harley. They were massive. They were like, and then you saw this little head and his back and all that, and you saw the two big feet, and I was like, "God." But yeah, he missed the gear that day, but it didn't stop him. He went ahead and found it and went on until he, yeah.
Something he said he will be there. He's my blood.
He's going to have a riding buddy this year.
Something past the McDonald's. Us, then something in a bike. Adios. Did you hear that last Wednesday?
I'm waiting on him to bring up the trailer court.
Something we wish. Larry, maybe? Something.
Trev knew a lot of people. So did Ollie.
And they built something up near him. They built something there near him. Bill something. Something through him. I think I can make it out, and then I can't. Something stresses him.
Well, I'll get it. With the fire.
Love is all that matters. It sounded like at the beginning. Love is all that matters. Look for him every year. Sitting there. And I loved him. Did you hear the love that time?
Mhm.
That was so plain. Let me turn it back up. Chris. It's with your mom. Something with love and your father's still, it's like I almost said still going or still bold. I can't. Something a good man.
Yeah, he was.
Something he's brother, if you ask me.
My dad was the one that got me into motorcycles. Said it would keep me away from the bad stuff like the drugs and all that. Because if you were into motorcycles, you damn sure couldn't afford that. You couldn't afford anything else.
Whoa.
Trev, did you hear that?
Yes.
Wow, there's without a doubt that's exactly I think who we're trying to channel here. That makes twice it's come straight out and said Trev.
Brooke keeps bringing up something. The night it was,
My gosh.
The hell's that?
Something he said they know you.
it was
Yes,
a
they
few
know
nights,
me.
it was a few nights after Mom had passed, and of course I tied a good one on. I was at Trevor's, and I was getting ready to leave, and he wouldn't let me leave, and he gave me an ultimatum. He said, "Look, I'm either going to knock you dead out with a right cross, or you can go in there and stretch out in the bed, and when you get up in the morning, I'll make you pancakes, frozen pancakes, but they're pancakes." So Trevor was a good sized guy, and I didn't know. Number one, I was too inebriated, and number two, he was my brother. You don't. So I went in there and woke up the next morning, came through, and he had pancakes, frozen pancakes, but pancakes, and like sausage. I said, "Oh, you made sausage and orange juice with them?" He said, "Yeah." He said part two came with an option. He said option number two came with a bonus. So he made me sausage and orange juice with it. So that was who Trev was. But he saved my life that night. I have no doubt I would have got killed, and maybe worse yet, killed somebody else
Say
because
prayer
I
for
was so intoxicated. I was not in my right mind. And Trevor took care of that. He made sure I didn't go anywhere.
What a good guy.
No, he saved my life more than once.
What
He
a good
believed in me.
guy.
He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I guess that's why it hurts so bad.
I'm so glad he's coming through tonight. We needed this.
I did not see this coming. But yeah, he's been on my mind all day, and so is Mom and Dad and Ollie. And
Anybody else out there? Anybody else want to come through and talk to us?
wow.
Okay. Do you have a message for Ash, or is that your name?
well,
I thought that was coming through that device, and you damn near gave me a heart attack. That's Trev, yeah, and
I'm going to
Russ. That's
play it
right.
so the device can hear it.
Okay. Trev.
What a voice.
Yeah.
Crown and Coke.
Loved it.
I knew I had that somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that hit some chords. I remember that day.
I've got another one of him somewhere. That's was a song I told you that I had in my mind.
I'd drive,
Here it
because him
is.
and Russ would play in places.
That's one of my favorite songs ever. When he started playing it, I thought I would just flip. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough.
Man, I'm telling you, he could sing. Russ is a great singer too. Trevor was wow.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, we
That
needed
was that
that.
April celebration of life. Yeah,
It was. We needed that. I needed that. Everybody needed that.
I needed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
People, I'm telling you, the people in your lives that you in your life that you love, tell them, because I in no way saw it coming that Tuesday morning. No way. But I swear I'll never forget it. It was one of the saddest days of my life. Heartbreaking doesn't start to describe it. Maybe that's why I like this program so much. Is through Stacy, I know that we go on and that they're waiting on us.
First one said, "I'm here for you, bub." Something like that. I swear it's been right on it tonight.
It has. Before we went live, I talked to you about, how active it had been, if it had been active, and you were right. It's been active.
Oh, I mean, the doll's been falling off.
Yeah.
Yay.
They're,
I
they're
knew
trying to
if I
get
played that, it would make it more active. I knew it.
it did. Emotion is key. It works.
I think that lifted all of our spirits for a minute, too.
It did.
Except with me and Chris. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My gosh. Something in some. Sound like he said police or something went around us.
I
Are
can't
you trying
remember
to tell
any.
us another good tale on you guys?
Oh, he had several. We had several. Yeah,
And we played it at it.
yeah, we had several.
Something I'm suffering and he never left me. Or he didn't leave me.
No, no, that wasn't even a thought. I couldn't. I know what he's talking about there. No, there was no way I'd ever would have left his side.
No.
There was a Sunday he called me and he was in bad shape, and away I went. Got him through it
No.
because he it wasn't even a question. It was just to do this, go do this, and that's what we did for each other.
Look at me. Let me turn this box back on. Do you have a message for somebody? Did it not say look at me?
They're always looking at me.
Do you have a message for someone? Are you still out there? I've got one still on and one. Is that motorcycle? I'll take 60.
It's bad.
Did he say it's back?
Yep. What's back?
The U.S.
U.S. what?
The U.S. What are you trying to tell us? He went through the kitchen. I'm going to set this back down for a sec. Before I turn the portal off, does anybody else have a message?
If there's anybody in the chat room that's wanting to connect, you need to think hard about who it is you're wanting to connect with. Some kind of memories. The stronger, the better. Something of love, maybe of even of an argument, something that was unresolved. That helps connect.
Chris sure
I,
knows it's true.
I honestly think that that's the reason why this happened to me tonight, because today I was thrown to hell.
Something at the beginning he said something all you have to do is look up. Something in my mind. Something with us. That's how I feel. I'll be dancing with her. Somewhere over. Something I'll be dancing with her.
Sounds country.
Something. It's like it's a big guy. Some laughed and some puked. Is that what he said?
And some pissed on the floor in the cabin because they didn't know that it wasn't a bathroom. The corner wasn't a bathroom. And no, it wasn't me. But still, it was funny because it wasn't my corner. So it's.
And said
Yeah,
one of them came without her husband. What did you just say? Something without her husband. Chris.
No, ladies found Trevor very attractive. I mean, he was a good
He
looking
said
guy.
no. He said
Right?
no.
I would not. No.
Is
We
that
have-
true? Love you. December. Is December in the month?
Ollie passed in October. Trev passed in February.
Adams.
This may be somebody else coming here.
Sitting there in the window. Where were you sitting at? Sometimes I talk so slow. If you listen, you can still make it out.
Well, Sheila had a good suggestion earlier that possibly I could, because we do record all this, and I could take the audio, reverse it, and slow it down and see if, and yeah, that's all possible with the programs that we use for recording and all that.
Right. Just it's noise banks with gibberish mostly.
Now, Sheila just said that her mom's birthday was Monday, and it's in December.
Other than that, I got me a little kiss. We're glad you did.
That's awesome.
Summer is next. Summer is something, and
Could he be talking about a person and not the season?
could be. Something leave us, and I sit there and said, "That's the other spirit box. I've got that old one on." Chris something, and we went out in the snow.
Oh my dear God, that's Dad. That's my dad. We tried to go out once. It was snow and sleet, and we actually went out. This was years
Was
ago.
that in December?
Yes, it was.
There you go.
It was right before Christmas, and both of us were itching so bad to get out and take a ride. We did. We
In
made
the
it
snow.
halfway to 460 in Salyersville, and it was too much. We came back. I'd forgot about that. He's right. We did. I remember my mother telling us both that if brains were gunpowder, we couldn't blow our nose. She did. Mom always had a way of putting things so I could understand them. Yeah.
See, like you said, we went back to our neck of the woods. He just now said something, Jesus.
We did.
I said, Jesus,
We went
son.
home.
Warmer or something, son. And so, like he said, a-hole.
You're talking about me.
Dad never did mince words. Mm-mm.
I think I said, no, you're a dickhead. So we just said,
Ouch.
Like I said, he never minced words.
something and growing. So old man or something like that. Who?
Sheila Smith said she'd like to reach out to her mom and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a Charles Bowling that would like to reach out to a Jerry Wheat.
We like to ask you guys whenever you want to reach out to somebody like that, try to, when you're in
It's
here with
okay
us,
to speak
try
it
to
out loud
concentrate
too.
on
Yeah.
them.
Speak it out loud. Just because I can't hear you or Stace can't hear you doesn't mean the person that you're trying to contact can't. They very much can.
Something got a buzz every year. Somebody got a buzz or something every year. In the building, something, they had a guard. They had guards. Something buzzed, they sure were.
None of this sounds familiar to me.
Right. All right. What was his name, Jerry?
Jerry Wheat. Wheat. Charles said that was his best friend.
Jerry, if you're out there and you can come through and speak with us, Charles is here. So, yes, I sure am. Something. Can you tell me what your name is? Hey. Something, I'm in the hills. Do you have a message for anyone here that's in our chat room? It's like I said, hey man, I'm here. Something. Something, it's me. Can you tell me what your first name is? This is Sheila. Can you tell me what your name is?
Sheila said she wanted to reach out to Kim and Sharon, her mom's.
Yeah. If anybody in the chat room wants to reach out to anybody that they love, just concentrate on them, get them in your mind.
What do you expect?
What do you expect?
That's
That was, yeah, crystal clear.
Wolf. He said, I lost my life deep in the woods. Your best something. Can you tell me who you're trying to get in touch with? If you are. Did you hear that electric e-lock sound on that one?
Yep.
I'm there for him. I'm there for him. I'm there for old dad. Listen.
Sounds like the guy on Mortal Kombat.
It
Finish her.
really did.
Finish her. Yeah.
how if these devil horns don't come out of these babies.
Never.
There is a woman's voice coming through there.
Yes. Can you tell me what your name is? I always like to ask. Something we must get. Witches. I'm from the South. Can you give me your name? Like I said, Elsa. Something in the chat room that I'm by your side. We're close. Something got her a flower.
Future is a word.
Okay, I got that one turned off. Are you still with us? Anyone want to come through?
Betty and Jamie.
Is Betty or Janie out there? Does anyone want to come through and talk with us before I turn it off? My son is. Is your son with you? Something in her mind. Can you tell me your name? I've missed you, she says. Since last year something. But something I'll always be. A writer.
That's what I heard.
Are you a writer? Feeling so blue? Are you okay?
Charles said he lost his mom last year.
Something she worked to wash dishes. Did you hear that? I was playing. Wash the dishes.
Very.
Push me in something like a glider or something. Can you tell me your name? Something was there and they had some fish. Were you cooking? Yes, and she helped me. I prayed for this. You may be tired. So like she said, I washed the roof and down. You worked a lot, didn't you? Make something. Do you have a message for anybody before we go? Something 3. Something a woman that washed her 90s or something.
Washed, yeah.
Yeah, she washes a lot.
112.
That's what it sounded like it said. Was 112 your number?
$112.
112.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Odd.
I want to wish. Something Ollie.
Had that too.
Something I know. I can't make it out. He was saying something about he knows somebody. It's like he said, don't be nosy.
Oh, we're gonna get those.
Yeah. Sounds like they're walking away. It's the weirdest thing.
I think it's been a night of a lot of firsts.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, definitely. It's
I knew it was going to be active. Did you hear that?
You don't know what it was.
Something about his mommy or something, and I don't think I heard that. I heard my mom, yeah, but she's in hell. I don't doubt that. Something she'll never get here, mom. Hi.
How you doing, Joseph?
I was getting ready to say, yep.
What's up?
Whenever he's talking about his mom and never not
Mm-hmm.
making it back from hell, we kind of figured
Yeah,
we knew who that was.
yeah. Waiting on him to say she's smoking a donkey turd in hell. So I was,
Get her a pineapple.
yeah, you have a 3 o'clock. So it's Vive last the questions. Smack. There you go. All right. Well, it has definitely been a night of first, and
Mm-hmm.
we're like a lot of you guys in the chat room. We're learning this as we go. Or Stace knows far more about it. I am more like you guys in the chat room, but I have learned that what Stacy said at the very onset of this thing months ago It's all about love and connection. It is.
Yeah.
If you want to connect, you've got to give them the energy to connect. And the way that they get energy is through emotion. Emotion
Yep.
is energy. It's pure raw energy. My breakdown today, no doubt, led to those coming through tonight for me that did, to let me know, hey, yeah, Sheila said it would be a roasted pineapple. She would be right. Um, I mean, literally, I think my little term lasted 20 or 30 minutes because I'd no longer, mom, okay, then dad, then Trev, Ollie, and it's a culmination of people that we lost, and this doesn't make me any different from anybody else. We all love, we all hurt, we all lose,
Yep.
we all go through this, and this time of year is magical for kids, not so much for adults. It can be. I guess that's why we love our kids so much, is because we get to relive that joy through their eyes. But it is a natural order of life. And the thing that I probably look forward to most is opening my eyes and seeing mom and dad there, seeing Trevor there, seeing Ollie there, seeing God. And hopefully my Savior will tell me, good job, kid. You helped some people. And that is what it's all about.
Exactly.
I hope so. So, Stace, I love you. Lloyd,
Love
love you,
you.
brother. Hope you
Yeah.
guys know. I'll see you this weekend. At least that's my goal. So let me know when and where, and we'll get together.
Okay.
And I guess until next time, until next Thursday, I suppose. We love you. And remember, keep dreaming those dreams. And as always, stay mysterious.